All right, good evening, everyone. Thank you. Welcome to the January 24th, 2023 council meeting. Will the municipal clerk please read the statement of compliance with the Open Public Meetings Act?
In accordance to the Open Public Meeting Act, adequate notice of this meeting given the time, date, and information for access in this public meeting was advertised in the Record and the Herald newspapers on December 27th, 2022, was posted on the bulletin board located on the first floor of the municipal building, was filed in the office of the municipal clerk, and was posted on the borough's website.
Roll call.
Councilmember Reinix? Here. Councilmember Rottenstreich?
Here.
Deputy Mayor Cachon?
Here.
Deputy Mayor Kraus?
Here.
Mayor Peluso?
Here.
And Mayor also in attendance this evening is Borough Manager Van Groeningen, Borough Attorney Verone, Municipal Clerk Magarelli, and CFO Palermo.
Will everyone please rise for the flag salute, and will Robert Scooter Young please lead us?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, we have a few proclamations for this evening. First one is for Black History Month. Whereas the Borough of Fair Lawn wishes to honor the heritage of African Americans and acknowledge their economic, cultural, and political contributions to our nation. And whereas this year's theme for Black History Month, which was chosen by the Association for the Study of African American Life and History, is Black Resistance, which explores how African Americans have resisted historic and ongoing oppression since the nation's earliest days. And whereas the month of February is an appropriate month to observe Black History Month, as a February 23rd, 1868, civil rights leader and co-founder of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, NAACP, W.B. Du Bois, was born on February 25th, 1870. The first African-American U.S. Senator, Hiram R. Revels, took his oath of office, and on February 12, 1909, the NAACP was founded. And whereas in 1915, Carter G. Woodson, noted scholar, historian, and descendant of former slaves, founded the Association for the Study of Negro Life and History, later renamed the Association for the Study of African American Life and History. Dr. Woodson began Black History Week on February 12, 1926, and it was celebrated as such until 1976, when Black History Week was expanded to designate February as Black History Month. And whereas Black History Month is a time to recall the incalculable contributions of African Americans to the United States in every area of endeavor throughout our history, and remember historic visionary leaders such as Frederick Douglass, Thurgood Marshall, and Martin Luther King Jr., who blazed a trail for freedom, equality, and opportunity. Now, therefore, the Borough Council and I, Kurt Peluso, as Mayor of the Borough of Fair Lawn, County of Bergen, State of New Jersey, do hereby proclaim February 2023 as Black History Month within the Borough of Fair Lawn. And our second one is for American Heart Month. Whereas heart disease is often thought as a man's disease, yet almost as many women as men die each year of heart disease in the United States. And whereas cardiovascular disease remains the leading killer of women in the United States, killing nearly 400,000 women, or about 1 in every 5 female deaths. About 1 in 16 women aged 20 and older have coronary heart disease, the most common type of heart disease, and cardiac events are on the rise in young women in their 20s. And whereas risk factors for heart disease include high blood pressure, high LDL cholesterol, and smoking. About half of all people in the United States, 47%, have at least one of these 3 risk factors. Other medical conditions and lifestyle choices such as diabetes, being overweight, eating an unhealthy diet, being physical, inactive, and drinking too much alcohol can also put people at a higher risk. And whereas February is designated as American Heart Month, and Go Red for Women is the American Heart Association's national call to increase awareness about heart disease, the leading cause of death for women, and to inspire women to love their hearts and take charge of their heart health. And now, therefore, the Borough Council and I, Kurt Peluso, as Mayor of the Borough of Fair Lawn, County of Bergen, State of New Jersey, in recognition of the importance of the ongoing fight against heart disease and stroke, do hereby proclaim February 2023 as American Heart Month, and Friday, February 3rd, 2023, as National Wear Red for Women Day, a day on which citizens are encouraged to wear red in recognition of the American Heart Association's national movement to end heart disease and stroke in women. By increasing awareness, speaking up about heart disease, and empowering women to reduce their risk for cardiovascular disease, we can save thousands of lives each year. Up next, we have our Mainstream Minute with Ryan Graff. Good evening, Ryan. Good to see you again.
Good evening. Good to see you again.
Time me, guys. I practiced my minute in the mirror. So, first and foremost, the Fair Lawn Economic Development Corporation has restructured into Fair Lawn Main Street Incorporated. It is led by a 9-person board of directors with 2 representatives from the River Road area, 2 representatives from the Broadway area, a member of the Borough Council, a member of the Chamber of Commerce, a chair, a vice chair, and a treasurer. We have also issued new service contracts to a commercial cleaning company named Dare Commercial Services. They are providing significantly augmented services. Previously, the trash was not actually picked up. It was put in bags and put next to the trash cans. They will be picking up the trash and taking it away. We are also excited because we have a year-long flower program. Previously, the flower program was only 6 months, and the flower pots were stored for 6 months. Now we have more flowers, so yay. And we will have enhanced weeding services and landscaping services. The organization is also very active at the high school. We are actively working with Ron Durso to enhance the CTE program in architecture and provide the students with more experiential learning opportunities. And last but certainly not least, we have forged a strategic partnership with the New Jersey Business Action Center, housed within the New Jersey Department of State. The NJBAC is the great connector. It connects business owners with federal, state, and local agencies. It offers regulatory assistance, export assistance, state contracting support, emergency preparedness guidance, business mentoring, access to recovery programs, and access to community-based microlenders and financing programs through the Economic Development Authority. How'd I do?
Great.
Perfect. Thank you, Ryan.
You're not done, are you?
Good evening, Councilmember Reinitz.
Good evening, Mayor. I wanted to congratulate the new set of fire chiefs who are exactly the same as the old set of fire chiefs, just in a different order, and thank them for including us in their installation dinner Saturday night. The Fair Lawn Alliance Against Substance Abuse met this past week and set budgets for all of their events throughout the year, including support of the LEAD program, continuing support of the LEAD program in the schools. I also wanted to mention that the police department, community police unit is having a fundraiser tomorrow at Blaze Pizza from 2 to 7. All the proceeds that they get back from the restaurant are going into our community policing that do great programs, bringing the police together with the community, including our Citizens Police Academy, the Junior Police Academy, and the LEAD programs in the schools, and National Night Out. And lastly, just wanted to remind everyone that registration's open for most of the spring sports through All Sports. So check out fairlawnallsports.com or any of the other local sports in town. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Good evening, Councilmember Ronsrike.
Good evening, Mayor. Like Josh, I was honored to attend the fire department dinner Saturday night, the installation dinner, and I want to thank everybody in our department for all their hard work and voluntary service to our community, especially our chiefs, who, as Josh said, will remain as the leaders of our department for another year. And I want to point out, as was pointed out to me on Saturday by my friend Tim Franco, that although our department is a volunteer department, and although by and large our volunteers are not career firefighters, they are a professional firefighting force. They have tremendous training demands and demands placed on them by our community, and we just would be lost without them. We're so grateful for the work that they do. And we're happy that their service is so meaningful to them and has enabled them to create a really vibrant community, not just within our community, but within the firefighting community. So I just want to say thank you to all of our firefighters. As Ryan noted, on January 11th, we held the first meeting of Fair Lawn Main Street Inc., which was really exciting and significant, not only because the organization demonstrates our borough's commitment to our local businesses, but because we were able to take three disparate organizations that were working somewhat in silos and bring them together to work more efficiently and more effectively for the benefit of our borough residents and our borough businesses. It's just, it's putting our tax dollars to more beneficial use. And as Ryan said, we're going to see, beautification of our Broadway and River Road districts, with the flowers and just better maintenance. We're going to be seeing the changes immediately. So this was something that, was a long time in coming, and it's just really gratifying, especially because of Ryan's work, to see this happening. And the Main Street will be working really closely with the Chamber of Commerce. As Ryan said, we have one seat on the Main Street dedicated to the Chamber of Commerce, and that partnership will continue. So I just wanted to mention a few events that we have coming up that are going to be part of the exciting calendar of events that we have. Including Restaurant Week, which starts on the 29th and runs through the 2nd, which a number of our borough restaurants are taking part in. And Taste of Our Town on February 27th, which is just always a phenomenal event. It brings all the restaurants together. They feed us great food, and donations go to a great cause, raising money for our food pantry. So I hope, like other years, we'll have a great attendance for that event. On February 12th, the Green Team will once again host its Native Blooms event. I mean, this is an outdoor event. We do it in the pavilion at Memorial. Last year it was cold, and we had over 40 people at the event learning how to put together a greenhouse for native plants. Native seeds need to be in the cold to get started. And I want to point out that all the plants on this page were planted from native seeds. They're all just local, so I'm hoping we get a great attendance, as we did last year, for people to learn how to, plant native and beautify their gardens with plants that belong here. In addition to the Native Blooms event, we're going to be working with the Green Team will be working with the Shade Tree Committee to this year celebrate Arbor Day. We have another event, Arboretum Day, which comes a little later, which I'll mention later. But Arbor Day, we're going to be celebrating Sunday, April 30th, and we'll be celebrating our champion black walnut trees in Burdan Grove. Mm-hmm. And we'll also have an interactive event where we're going to be planting acorns, because from acorns mighty oaks grow, or something like that. But we're going to, we're going to make our effort to plant the next generation of mighty oaks and black walnuts. So then Arboretum Day will be happening this year on May 21st, and I'll bring more information about that. But last year it was just a phenomenal event. May 21st, we had hundreds of people come to the Arboretum and join with the Green Team and the Environmental Commission, and just learn about all of our great natural resources here in Fair Lawn. And finally, I'm very excited tomorrow to be digging into our budget, and I want to thank the Borough Manager and our CFO for bringing us, a great budget and, a really good document to work with. And we're looking forward to, once we're done with it, still have another, a sixth year in a row of a 0% tax increase. So I think that we have a lot to be proud of here. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Council Member. Good evening, Deputy Mayor Catrona.
Good evening. Thank you, Mayor. I want to start by wishing you a happy belated
Thank you.
40th birthday.
Yeah, not bad.
I just had to put the number in
Yeah,
there.
thank you.
No problem. And I also want to echo the congratulations to our old new chiefs. And I apologize for not being there this weekend. I was celebrating my almost 40th birthday early. So And I also would like to echo the thanks to our CFO and our borough manager. I had the opportunity to sit and go through the whole budget last night, and it's really excellent. And I know that it's a lot of hard work to get those binders together to us, for us, so thank you both for that. I am really excited to announce, for those of you who haven't heard yet, that Fair Lawn will be receiving $3.4 million from President Biden's Bipartisan Infrastructure Act, which will be used on water infrastructure upgrades. As I had said at the press conference, you know, there's really nothing more important that we all do up here than ensure the safety of our town's residents, and that includes making sure we have access to clean drinking water. And that's why it's been something that we on the council have been focused on and prioritizing, as has our borough manager and our water department. And we've been able to do all of this without increasing taxes, without putting the financial burden on our residents. And now, thanks to Congressman Gottheimer's efforts in clawing back money for the 5th District, we can really continue to do that work with that $3.4 million, and again, prevent putting that financial burden on our residents. So really excited about that. Just a few upcoming events that I wanted to share. Friday, February 3rd, 6:30 to 8:30 at the Community Center is our next Access for All Valentine's Day dance for our adults with disabilities. If you need more information or to register, you can email fairlawnaccessforall@gmail.com, or you can certainly reach out to me and I can get you in touch with the right people who just happen to be sitting right in front of me here tonight. And this dance is being sponsored by the Fair Lawn Education Association, so thank you to them for doing that. As you heard from the mayor, February is Black History Month, and this year the borough again will be raising the flag in honor of that, and I hope that it will inspire our residents to learn more about the many contributions Black Americans have made to our country. You know, we have commemorative months like this not to acknowledge that one group is more important than another, but rather to simply acknowledge the achievements of historically oppressed groups and that have often been overshadowed or ignored. So having Black History Month gives all of us an opportunity to acknowledge and honor the important and influential role that Black Americans have played in our history. One way you can do this is to participate in this year's Community Read, being sponsored by the Community Relations Advisory Committees of Fair Lawn, Glen Rock, and Ridgewood. This year, the book that they're reading is entitled How the Word is Passed by Clint Smith. So you can get your copy at any of our local libraries. You can purchase it, you can download it, and discussion groups and events surrounding the book will be in late February, early March, so you still have time to read it. It's a quick and easy read and a great book. Also, I'm really excited to announce that we are bringing back Holy again this year. The planning has begun, and it will be Sunday, March 19th at in the Memorial Pool parking lot, and I've already heard that it's going to be bigger and even better than last year, so make sure you keep that date on your calendar. And that is all I have for tonight, Mayor. Thank you.
Great, thank you so much, Deputy Mayor. Good evening, Deputy Mayor Kraus.
Good evening, Mayor. I was fortunate enough to attend 2 installation dinners for our first responders this month. So a couple weeks back, I got to attend the Fair Lawn Volunteer Ambulance Corps installation dinner. I want to congratulate all the officers there. And then this past weekend, I also got to attend the Fire Chiefs installation dinner. And I want to congratulate our fire chiefs. Those dinners are really a lot of fun to attend, particularly because you can see how much all these people who give so much to our community not only enjoy what they do, but how much they enjoy spending time with each other. And they do a lot of great things for our community, all through volunteer work. And I'm happy to be there to see them celebrate their new officers and wish them all a lot of success and luck this year. The Fair Lawn Arts Council has their talent show on January 31st, so next Tuesday. It's going to be at the community center. Doors are going to open at 6:45, and the show's going to start at 7. So if you look for something to do next Tuesday night, go out and support our residents, showcasing their talents. And other than that, that's all my comments for tonight. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor. We're excited to be expanding weekends at the rec for our 5th through 8th graders. It was either Friday night for 5th and 6th or Saturday night for 7th and 8th. We have opened it up to both grades, so I know there's a lot of young students very excited for that, and I think it's really helpful because the rec often has other nights like the ADA dance where one group can't make it, and now there'll always be a night for our preteens to come enjoy as well. I just want to echo everyone's statements regarding the Fair Lawn Fire Department. I want to say thank you to all our new chiefs. Thank you to our officers. We have a lot of great leadership in our department and all the volunteers for all the work they do. They mentioned at the dinner how many rescues they did, not just for people, but also for animals this year. So it was a very adventurous year this past year, and I hope and wish them a safe 2023. And I just want to thank them once again for all they do. Also want to thank the Ambulance Corps. I apologize for not being able to attend. We had birthday celebrations, but I do want to recognize all the hard work they put in as well and thank Deputy Mayor Kraus for filling in for that. I also want to thank Deputy Mayor Catrone for representing the borough at Josh Geimer's event. She always does a great job. I had an opportunity last Friday to join Josh. He does his Facebook town halls, not as great as mine, but they're okay. And it was great to kind of just thank him in person for all the hard work he does for this borough and bringing funds in. That money really goes a long way because it's not a cost that's passed on to the residents. It's something that we were able, because I know we pay enough, all of us, in federal taxes, so it's good to finally get some funding back. And it's for a very important cause, and that's something that we're going to be really exploring tomorrow night. I hope to see everyone here as we go through the budget. This budget really allocates a lot of funding for our infrastructure. Our pipes that are underground, so you might not see some of the improvements, but they're happening. And I really want to thank, as everyone else did, our borough manager, our CFO, all our department heads and borough employees for putting a lot of hard work into this budget. And I look forward to the first night discussing it. Lastly, I want to congratulate a new business we have in town, NJ Gourmet over on Broadway. Delicious food, and it was so heartwarming to hear them during their grand opening to mention how many businesses are already reaching out to them and have already established meal plans. And the owner couldn't stress enough how happy he was to be here in Fair Lawn. All the support he's seen from the community has really go a long way. This individual's dream has always been to open his own restaurant, and he finally met the dream, and for us to help come and support it, it really goes a long way. So I just want to encourage everyone, stop by NJ Gourmet and a lot of other local restaurants here in Fair Lawn. It's really amazing the diversity of restaurants we have in town. I remember a time where we used to go out to eat in Montclair or Ridgewood to find it. There's no reason to leave Fair Lawn nowadays. We have everything we need right here, and it really helps us in the long run. So I want to congratulate this new business, and best of luck to them and all our established businesses here in Fair Lawn. Next up, we have ordinances on first reading. Ordinance 2645, 2023. An ordinance to amend Chapter 160, Parks and Recreation Areas, more specifically Section 160-12, Activities and Conduct Prohibited in Beach Areas and in Parks, of the revised general ordinances of the Borough of Fair Lawn 2000. May I have a motion that ordinance number 2645, 2022 be passed on introduction, advertised according to law, and that a public hearing be held on February 21st, 2023.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call.
Councilmember Reinitz?
Yes.
Councilmember Rottenstreich?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Catrone?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Kraus?
Yes.
Mayor Paluso?
Yes. Ordinance 2646, 2023, an ordinance of the Borough of Fair Lawn in the County of Bergen, New Jersey, providing for water storage tank improvements and appropriating $4,845,000 therefore, and providing for the issuance of $1,400,000 in water utility bonds or notes of the Borough of Fair Lawn to finance the same. May I have a motion that ordinance number 2646, 2022 be passed on introduction, advertised according to law, and that a public hearing be held on February 7th, 2023.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call.
Councilmember Reinitz?
Yes.
Councilmember Rottenstreich?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Catrone?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Kraus?
Yes.
Mayor Paluso?
Yes. Ordinance 2647-2023, an ordinance amending Chapter 74, Broadway Special Improvement District, and Chapter 180, River Road Special Improvement District of the Code of the Borough of Fair Lawn, 2000, to replace the district management corporations in each district with a newly established district management corporation known as Fair Lawn Main Street, Inc. May I have a motion that ordinance number 2647, 2022 be passed on introduction, advertised according to law, and that a public hearing be held on February 21st, 2023.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion?
Yeah, Mayor?
Yes.
I have two small revisions to both the River Road and Broadway parts of the ordinance. One is that it's going to be called a Board of Directors, not a Board of Trustees, as is in the ordinance right now. And then the other is that it says that it will be, the board will include the mayor or mayor's representative and one member of the council, but it's only going to be a member of the council. It won't be the mayor or the mayor's representative. Right, for right now, we have 9 members of the board of directors. So,
Okay.
and that would be the case for River Road and Broadway.
Everyone okay with that?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Roll call.
Councilmember Reinitz.
Yes.
Councilmember Rottenstrike.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Catrone.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Kraus.
Yes.
Mayor Paluso.
Yes. Public comments on consent agenda 6-2023 items only. May I have a motion to open the time for public hearing on consent agenda 6-2023?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Each speaker can just provide their name and address if you want to say anything about the consent agenda.
Good evening. Pamela Coles, 13-34 George Street. Item number 89-2023, the resolution authorizing the execution of an agreement with Isaac D. Creamer, Savadas Development, LLC, Economic Development and Downtown Services. Where is that fitting into anything with the Main Street or whatever that may be?
Yeah, do you want me to take that one?
Yeah,
do you want?
I'll answer that one. So Isaac Kremer and Civitas, he's been advising us for the last, I would say, 3 years, on this movement from having these disparate organizations to having one Main Street organization. Without question, he's like New Jersey's foremost expert on Main Street organizations, but he's also one of the nation's foremost experts on this. And he's really helped us stand up this organization. He advised us in terms of getting grant funding for the organization last year that paid for the staff and for our facade program. So he's just been instrumental in moving us forward on this. So we are looking to renew his contract for another year.
Okay, so, and the cost of the contract is?
I believe it's $1,100 a month. So how much is it? $13,000 total.
Thank you. The 94-2023, authorizing the release of guarantee escrow from Fairlawn Promenade, which is on Route 208. What is the release of the escrow for the Fairlawn Promenade?
Do you want that, Borough Manager?
Good evening, Ms. Coles. Your exact question again was, I'm sorry?
It was 94-2023.
Correct, right.
The resolution authorizing the release of guarantee escrow for the Fairlawn Promenade LLC, which is on Route 208.
This is the balance of the escrow, which should have been released probably 2-3 years ago, so it's a
Okay.
housekeeping cleanup.
Yep.
So it's being released now, that's all.
Great. And 101-2023, the resolution authorizing a preliminary study of non-commendation area in need of redevelopment, which is block 5610, lot 39. What lot or where is that located?
Chase Bank, Fairlawn Ave, River Road.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone else for public comments on consent agenda items?
Mayor, I just want to bring to your attention that Resolution 92-2023 Authorizing the Borough of Fairlawn to accept a donation from Fairlawn Access for All. I just want to make you aware that Fairlawn Access for All is here tonight.
Yeah, we're just discussing that, so we're thinking maybe we'll do that for new business.
I just
Perfect.
texted Sharon to tell her.
I'm just responding.
You read our minds.
Alrighty. I'm glad we're all on the same page.
Anyone else for public comments on consent agenda? Seeing no one, can I have a motion to close the time for public hearing on consent agenda 6-2023?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Resolutions by consent, 6-2023. Will the municipal clerk please read the resolution by consent?
Whereas the following resolution 78-2023 through 104-2023, having heretofore been placed on this consent agenda, requiring no discussion the same, having been previously reviewed by each council member, be and are hereby adopted, ratified, and confirmed in their entirety by the mayor and council of the Borough of Fairlawn.
Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Roll call.
Councilmember Reinitz. Councilmember Rottenstrike.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Catrone.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Kraus.
Yes.
Mayor Puso.
Yes. Okay, so for new business, we're really excited to authorize the Borough of Fairlawn to accept a donation from Fairlawn Access for All and all the leadership and everything they do. So if the council wants to join me below.
So, right here is good? Okay, all right.
Yeah, television and TV land.
Okay.
Donating to us.
Retired now, I lost it. Okay, so what? Yeah. All right, so we are very excited to donate to our borough, who's very supportive of us, a beautiful communication board for all adults and children with limited language or no language at all. It's at Berdan Park, and it's magnificent. And thanks to the help of our Parks Department, to Mr. Van Kroonigen, where are you? Thank you so very much. And for the rest of the council who support us in everything we try to do for our community. We are just so overjoyed that this is part of our playground now, and we're very excited to extend it to other communities and other people who come and enjoy themselves at our handicap or accessible playground. I don't have it with me, it's at the playground, but if you want to go down and see it, it's absolutely gorgeous. Thank you.
Thank you.
Got a lot of stuff to see up at Dan Park.
Yes.
Got our black oak trees and now a communication
And we're
board.
going to continue. We have some other ideas, right? Yes. Yes, we do have some other ideas. We haven't sprung it on you yet, but we have some other ideas.
I'm not surprised. Great, thank
One picture. Yeah.
Okay, really good. 1, 2, and 3, and I'll do a safety. 1, 2, and 3. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you again for our Access Committee, great organization.
Thank you.
Anyone else for new business? This is for just the council. We have public comments coming up next.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, sir. No one else for new business? No. Okay. Public comments. Can I please have a motion to open the time for public comment?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The time is now open for public comment. If you just state your name and address.
My name is Gus Westergaard. I live on Fern Street, and I was interested if they passed the one-way street on Fern Street at all yet.
Yeah,
Put to a vote.
So we did our traffic safety department went and asked all the residents on Fern Street if they'd be in favor of it, and unfortunately, overwhelmingly, they were against doing a one-way street there. And when we got the results from the votes, it wasn't kind of like just one section. It was kind of houses spread out along Fern Street who did not want a one-way street there.
Okay, thanks for your time.
You're welcome, and thanks for bringing this to our
Thank
attention.
Yes.
Good evening, Pamela Coles, 13-34 George Street. The resolution that was just passed, 101-2023, Chase Bank, that is a historic site. And just to follow up from the work session, was there any additional information regarding the historic site that can be provided?
I know that the Historic Commission is working on it. They're doing some research on it. But, I mean, this will be part of, when we do the planning, when we have the planner do the investigation to determine whether we should declare it an area in need of redevelopment or rehabilitation. So that will be part of the planner investigation.
That building is one of the buildings that has character to it.
I agree.
So I'm not certain why the redevelopment.
Oh, okay. So basically, we want to make sure that when it is, because it is on the market for sale, and when it is redeveloped, that it's redeveloped in a way that preserves that historic character.
Yeah.
And, fits the needs of our Main Street, of River Road, and, our vision of where we want to see the town go.
Yeah, beautiful. Okay. The building across the street, and I completely understand what you're doing, so I'm not even going to go there. So I have a question for Councilman Ryans. What is the name of the pizzeria for the fundraiser for tomorrow?
Blaze.
Where's it?
Blaze.
Where's that?
It's in Paramus.
Okay, I just want to mark that down.
Yeah,
In case you decide.
Blaze.
It's in the shopping center with hula hands, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
On
Yeah.
4, yeah.
Okay.
It used to be the mall at 35.
That's
Used to be a
right.
little movie theater there.
Okay.
A dollar movie night.
Gotcha. Yep. Okay. Really great. And regarding the board of directors for Main Street, it would be really a dynamite if we could have. I know we have 2 residents or 2 people from the River Road area, and River Road district, and 2 members from the Broadway district. And you're going to have the Chamber of Commerce, along with somebody from the council. It would be really awesome if we could have input regarding how we would like, this is my backyard, so how we would like our town to, be developed, so to speak, or the character of the development. Because right now, when you look at that area in between where Chase Bank is, that's one of the only buildings with character. Everything else is yellow vanilla.
So the Main Street organization is a volunteer-driven organization.
Yes.
The 9 members of the board of directors are just that. They're just 9 members. But the idea of the organization is to have as many volunteers as we can to work on efforts such as, overseeing the look of, River Road and,
Yes.
the other business districts.
And will any members of the businesses be part of that?
Well, yeah, so on the board of directors, there's 2, we have to have, first of all, the majority of the Main Street has to be business owners, so we have
Okay.
9 members, board of director members, 5 of them are River Road or Broadway business owners. But, we invite you to become, active as a volunteer in Main Street, to work on one of the committees, whichever one fits, your interests, so.
And when are they meeting?
The next meeting is February,
February 8th, we meet, I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's okay.
We meet the second Wednesday of every month. We have quite a robust amount of volunteers. A lot of them aren't on the board of directors. We have probably 20 volunteers, not including the board of directors. We have a design committee that's in particularly interested in the design and layout of Fair Lawn. A lot of architects are on that one, but we would.
Thank you, Ryan.
And
Thank
where,
you.
and where are you meeting?
We meet across the hall.
What time?
Conference room at 7.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Anyone else? Seeing no one else, can I please have a motion to close the time for public comments?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The time is now closed for public comments. Executive Closed Session Resolution 105, 2023. Will the municipal clerk please read Executive Closed Session Resolution?
Whereas NJSA 10412B allows the public body to enter into a closed session during a public meeting, and whereas upon conclusion of the closed session, the Borough Council will return to an open public session. And whereas the Borough of Fairlawn has deemed it necessary to enter into a closed session, excluding the public to discuss matters that are exempt from disclosure. 1. Collective bargaining agreements, including proposed terms and conditions and negotiations. 2. Personnel matters pursuant to NJSA 10412B8. Now therefore be resolved that the Borough Council will now enter into a closed session, and that the discussion may be made public when disclosure will not detrimentally affect any right, interest, or duty of the Borough.
Can I please have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Reinitz?
Yes.
Councilmember Rattenstrike?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Catrone?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Kraus?
Yes.
Mayor Paluso?
Yes.